Leslie joins us now with more revelations from her research here. Okay, Leslie, let's start right off. How do you actually feel getting infused by all those vitamins?
My reaction was not good at all. I felt like I had gone to the moon. I was jittery. I didn't like how I felt at all. And they told me that was because, remember, this IV infusion had a number of different vitamins in it, as well as vitamin C. And it had a B complex, which apparently gives you a lot of energy. And I had coffee, a lot of coffee, before I had this IV. And that was just way too much for me. I was so jittery. And they actually gave me another IV of magnesium to counteract that effect. And when I got the magnesium, I was so calm and relaxed. It was the strangest feeling. It was like going from here to here.
Were there any kind of instructions? Feeling jittery can be a side effect of this infusion, so don't drink heavy caffeine before the infusion. I mean, was there anything like that as far as a warning?
There was no warning beforehand, and overall, it was a pretty lengthy process, and I was glad that I actually had it done at my house, because if I, let's say, went to a clinic to get this done and I had that type of reaction, I wouldn't be able to drive home. And if you do want to get an infusion like this, you really need to do your research and know who your provider is. The people that came to my house, I felt very safe. Everything was systematic, very sterile. But I'll tell you, the FTC, since this pandemic began, has actually issued 37 warning labels to different clinics that have overhyped these vitamin C infusions. So be cognizant of that as well.
Leslie, how much will this set us back, one of these infusions?
They're not cheap. They're a few $100s.
Wow.
And apparently the results last for about 2 weeks. So that's something to keep in mind as well.
And probably insurance doesn't cover it.
It does not.
Well, Leslie, thanks so much, as always, for your great investigations. And, we hope you feel better. We're glad that you're feeling a little calmer, but thank you, and we'll look forward to the next investigation. We're living in uncertain times. It's tough to keep up with the latest medical headlines.
About the market, panicked about COVID.
And how do those headlines impact you and your family? On season 13 of The Doctors, we want to empower you physically.
If I met them at dance, they would meet me at medicine.
Man, I love that. Emotionally.
If I can change my thoughts, I can change my feelings.
And medically.
He doesn't have his mask up, which is not a good thing.
This is the $1 million question, maybe the $1 trillion question. This is so critical for people to hear. We're giving you the inside track on health and wellness so that you can get back to the life you deserve. It's time to take back your power. The Doctors, now more than ever. Premieres September 21st.